trop bien.
C'était vraiment super.
Franchement, j'ai adoré, c'était génial et entier.
Non,
mais on a bien bossé.
Good morning everyone. So today I am on my way to my friend's Maggie. Well, actually her name is Margot, but that's her nickname. So Maggie's home. I am going to work with her on her living room and her bedroom. Pretty excited to see what we do, what we create together. Right, I'm gonna go because I'm already late, so I'll see you later.
This is episode 2 of my Parisian apartment series. Today we are focusing on a living room makeover. As always, if you enjoyed this video, you can like it, subscribe to my channel for more content on home decor, or share it with anyone you think would like it.
Okay, c'est bon, t'es prête?
Ouais, c'est bon.
Hello everyone, so this is my friend Margot.
Hi everyone, welcome to my place.
I arrived and I am at Margot and Jim's house. We had started this little project, I think it was in 2020?
Yeah,
and then the panini press did what it did, and here we are. We're gonna do the living room first and then the bedroom in the afternoon. Yeah?
Alrighty.
Alright, let's start.
See you.
This is a photo of the space as it was when Maggie and Jim moved in. In the back, you have a door that leads to the entryway, which is where Maggie and I were talking. On the side is the balcony, which is pretty big, and here is the main living space. As you can see, everything we will need to decorate the space is already out. Now our job is to put everything together and make it coherent. In the living room, the theme is urban jungle. Next to the entryway is the main shelving system for the room. First is Maggie's shelving system. It is actually from her old apartment and we kept it because it's quite practical. We thought of staining it, but it actually looks really good with its natural color. Since Margot and Jim both have quite a lot of books, I didn't think it would make sense for us to try and be minimal with the shelving system. So I applied a technique that I used in previous videos and created space between the books. In the first shelf, for instance, we put the books forward and we even made sure we left some space to actually use for storage in the back. Since on the first shelf we were able to stack quite a few books, on this one we can now be more playful and add some decor elements. Here, the focus point is double. It is the tray with the candle and the decor elements, but also the tarot book. The idea is to make sure that the shelf is not as heavy as the first one and that the eye can easily circulate while looking at it. I definitely remember having some fun styling this shelf because it's about music and Maggie and I are both music fans. We are definitely the friends who stay sending each other our music crushes. But back to the decor. Here what we decided to do is to obviously use part of the shelf for the books, but to make sure that we could highlight Maggie's records and her record player as well.
The one I just showed, is mainly books with a little bit of decor highlights. We have some candles from Turkey, right? Cool. Yeah, so some candles from Turkey, and then a plant, some art, a beautiful candle, and then on the second shelf, this is more a decor. Let me see if I can show you. yeah, so this one is definitely more decor heavy. Here we have some books, obviously, and then some decor. This is the highlight, the focus point. We have a wonderful book about tarot, which Maggie is learning, and that's super exciting, and cards as well. Then there is the incense burner. I think I will insert the DIY in the video since I did it at home.
Yeah, so I lost the footages of me making Maggie's incense burner, but fear not, I will guide you through the steps. Step 1 is buying air drying clay. Step 2 is defining how big you want your incense burner to be. This step is pretty important. You will also need tools to carve out the clay, especially the top, so you can create openings for the smoke. Now for the base, all you need to do is to create a circle with the clay. You can use a plate for guidance if it's easier. And for the top, you have to create a cone using paper that you shape like a cone for guidance, for instance. And once that's done, you use your tool to carve out openings so that the smoke can come out. Finally, I would say that you can leave yours to dry for 24 to 48 hours. Once that's done, it is now time to paint. To paint, I used a mixture of baking soda, water, and paint. For my incense burner, I chose terracotta as a color, and Maggie asked for the same one, so this is the one I used. I also added baking soda because I like the texture it brings to the incense burner. Now you can see the paper cone I was talking about earlier. It is pretty easy to do. All I did is take some paper and shape it in form of a cone so that when I was done with my clay, I could make sure that it looked like a triangle.
And then there's some book as well right here. So here we have a music heavy shelf. I mean, you know, as far as decorating, Maggie has some really cool records here. There are vinyls, and then there is the record player as well, and some books. So now what we're gonna do is take care of the last shelf.
I'm all about home decor, but let's always keep it practical. So we're keeping the shoes, just rearranging them, and we're also adding a basket for the electronics. So this is the finished result, and I think we did good. Shout out to us. Sometimes home decor is not about changing things drastically, but putting things together.
So we're done with the shelves, and now we are going to do the living room area. So the couch, the coffee table, work on all of that good stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do another time lapse, and I will see you in a bit.
So the couch Maggie bought at a French store called Alinea. We are now moving it around a little bit to make sure that there is enough space for the coffee table and the TV stand. We're moving the dining room chairs on the other side of the living room because this is where we will be building the DIY dining table in part 2. And on this side, we're simply bringing the rattan chair Maggie bought on Le Bon Coin. Remember the Bon Coin? We talked about it a lot in episode 1, and we are adding cushions to make sure that it is comfortable to sit on. Okay, this is what we have so far. Not too shabby, eh? This is where we end part 1. In part 2, we are taking a trip to get what we need to DIY the dining table and the dressing. You will also see how important teamwork is in building dining tables. All right, everyone. this is the end of part 1. I hope you're enjoying the second episode. It was really fun to film because I filmed it with my friend and I love her. And also I love her apartment. I love her theme. It's very different from episode 1, obviously. And I think that's what I love the most about this series, sort of going into homes and seeing so many different setups. As always, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone you think would like it. You can also subscribe to my channel for more content on home decor. And with the notification on, you will be the first one to know when I am adding more parts to this episode. All right, thank you again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.